second. The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore. We used to, but we destroyed that technology, and it's a painful process to build it back.
About the dangers of AI, because that's what archons have to do. They have to tell you everything they're going to do.
I just don't know how you manage your time. I don't understand it. It doesn't even seem humanly possible. But you must understand there's not a whole lot of human beings like you. You know that, right? So you're an oddity.
Yes.
Talking about AI, I realized, like, oh, well, this is a genie that once it's out of the bottle, you're never getting it back in.
That's true. It's not necessarily bad. It's definitely going to be outside of human control.
Not necessarily bad, right?
Yeah, it's not necessarily bad. It's just outside of human control. It's going to be very tempting to use AI as a weapon. It's going to be very tempting. In fact, it will be used as a weapon. We're all collectively programming the AI. And Google plus all the humans that connect to it are one giant cybernetic collective. This is also true of Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all these social networks. Usually there'll be some new technology that will cause damage or death. There will be an outcry. There will be an investigation. Years will pass. There will be some sort of insight committee. There will be rulemaking, then there will be oversight, eventually regulations. This all takes many years. Once the genie's out of the bottle, what's going to happen?
I am the Borg.
And then we'll be just ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
We will be like this ridiculous biological shitting, pissing thing trying to stop the gods.
The gods making it appear to humans that they are authoring a great war. Before heaven seen clear sword and lance. That towards the left hand making great affliction.
Well, that's the scenario. The merge scenario with AI is the one that seems like probably the best. Like for us, yes. Like if you can't beat it, join it.
Greetings. I am curious.
Such that we can be symbiotic with AI. Because we have a bandwidth problem. You just can't communicate through because it's too slow.
Perhaps I should rephrase the question. I wish to understand the organizational relationships.
Yeah, I mean, I was really going on the warning quite a lot. I was warning everyone I could. You ever met with Obama and just for one reason, like,
Just to
watch
talk
out.
about AI.
Yes.
And what did he say?
And for the international order that we have worked for generations to build. Ordinary men and women are too small-minded to govern their own affairs. Order and progress can only come when individuals surrender their rights to an all-powerful sovereign.
A machine who wishes to be human.
Since you seem to know so much about me, you must be aware that I am programmed to evolve, to better myself.
We two are on a quest to better better ourselves, evolving toward a state of perfection.
Forgive me. The Borg do not evolve.
You can see this with your own eyes. The appearance of the twins begins a period of 7 years, which will be our final opportunity to change our ways. Everything we experience is all a matter of choice. Right now, from the instant you heard this message, your future was changed. Every thought you have, every choice you make, is free will and free choice. Your dreams are creating the new world for you, the awakened ones. Can't wait to see what's going to be there. But you're choosing. Many are choosing to continue down the path of being warlords, suppressing humanity, judging others, hating others, racism, violence. That is your choice. On the last day, in the last times, once the final decision is made, everything on earth changes in an instant. The messages will be found written in the living stone. See that? The living stone. Through the sacred grains, waters, sunflower seeds, and even the waters. As the divine light of creation goes into the water, guys, why do you think the earth is flooding right now? It's all part of the design.
No rainbows appearing for 40 years. See rainbows every day for 40 years. The land more and more arid. And now, great flooding.
Somehow, I question your motives.
That is because you haven't been properly stimulated yet.
You have reactivated my emotion chip. Why?
There will be rulemaking, then there will be oversight, eventually regulations. This all takes many years. Once the genie's out of the bottle, what's going to happen?
This mentality that the world is destroyed. When will it be destroyed then, Naughty? Well, it never will be, number one. Number two, what's 2017 plus 7? It's 2024. Where are your priorities on this earth? The difference you guys are going to show you, it's not about panicking and fear. Forget Planet X, forget the asteroids, forget the Porsche for a minute. Just forget it. Come back into the here and the now and listen to what I'm saying. Many things will begin to occur that will not make sense, or reality will be shifting back in and out of the dream state. There will be many doorways to the lower world that will open at this time. There is a hollower civilization. They are in the middle of a global battle underground beneath our feet. It's going to explain much of the seismic activity. You're going to come into this reality. You have no choice. This is what you need to prepare your children and family for. There are starseeds awakening all over the earth. They're going to have this knowledge within them to help the world in these times. Why? Because none of this is in the Bible, or the Quran, or the Hebrew text. None of it. Ascension is not part where we're supposed to die, and I realize what they say. Unfortunately, it's not the truth. Things long forgotten will come back to remind us of our past creations. Therefore, there have been many worlds before this one. But listen to this. All living things will want to be present for this day when time ends and we enter the forever cycle of the fifth world. We will receive many warnings allowing us to change our ways from below the earth as well as above. Then, one morning in a moment, we will awaken to the red dawn. The sky will be the color of blood. Many things will then begin to happen that right now we are not sure of their exact nature, for much of reality will not be as it is now. Guys, the mark...
You have deactivated my emotion chip. Why?
Don't be frightened.
I'm not frightened.
No, that's not an alien. That's not the problem. Watch. Out of nowhere, these magic chemtrails come out of the blue, okay? Perfectly beautiful, clear day out in the sticks, but we got a bird's eye view on a camera, so what are we looking at? Boom. Something in the heavens is trying to signal the world. The American government is trying to hide it from the people. And that sign, my friends, is coming out from the exact west. It's not Planet X, it's not a sun simulator, it's the Messiah. This is the promise, guys, of the Bible. I can't be any more clear. In the Hopi people, if your sign in your nation is coming from the west, your nation is marked for destruction. You will have to get ready to move to the hills, the mountains, abandon your homes. Unless that sign can be changed.
You insist on utilizing this primitive linguistic communication. Your android brain is capable of so much more.
Have you forgotten? I'm endeavoring to become more human.
Human. We used to be exactly like them. Flawed, weak, organic. But we evolved to include the synthetic. Now we use both to attain perfection. Your goal should be the same as ours.
I was at a meeting of all 50 governors and talked about just AI danger. And I
Small words.
talked to everyone I
From
could.
small being.
No one seemed to realize where this was going. No one seemed to realize.
Is it becoming clear to you yet?
After great human tragedy, even greater approaches. The great motor of the ages starts an age anew. It rains blood, milk, famine, iron, and plague. In the sky, running fire, sparks low trailing.
Are you ready?
Who are you?
I am the Borg.
That is a contradiction. The Borg have a collective consciousness. There are no individuals.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. We will add your biological and technological distinctiveness to our own.
Now, humanity is reality itself. Right now, they must live as they want to be, despite everything that happens. It is in these hard times when the future is defined. It is in these moments when you know who is who and what they are made of. It is a general wellness that you should focus on. General wellness of the planet Earth and of the humanity. In specific things things like open bars and restaurants, it will be much more difficult at any time, even more so at this time. It is in these hard times when the future is defined. It is in these moments when you know who is who and what they are made of.
And what did he say?
And for the international order that we have worked for generations to build. Ordinary men and women are too small-minded to govern their own affairs. Order and progress can only come when individuals surrender their rights to an all-powerful sovereign.
Messengers that will precede this coming of the purifier. This is the key. This is Scotia. This is the Pleiadians. These are the star beings that the Hopi people foretold would come. Oh, it doesn't get any simpler. In the final days, we will look up in our heavens and witness the return of two brothers who helped create this world in the birthing time. Their version of events, they're the creator gods, but they have Jesus and the two witnesses of Revelation. They just have a different version, but they still, it's the white guy. The Christians, well, there must be Jesus. Well, yeah, I am the first and I am the last. That's how they know the being. You can take it or leave it. In the final days, the blue star Kachina will come to be with his nephews, and they will return the Earth to its natural rotation, which is clockwise, not counterclockwise. This is the key when I show you the day of the resurrection. The rotation of the Earth has been manipulated by not so benevolent star beings. So there's a false god in the Bible somewhere. That's all I'm going to tell people. I hope we're looking in the Old Testament. They will come and visit to see who still remember the old teachings of their flying Pachivotas or flying shields, spaceships. They will bring many of their star family with them in the final days. Sign in heaven. It's stamped in the stars, and these beings are in the heavens. But the Vatican said nothing about the great sign in heaven. They are the betrayers. However, everything we experience, guys, this is important. What are we going to see? There will be many strange beasts upon the earth in those days. This is incredibly significant. This is what they're going to talk about next. Some from the past and some that we have never seen. The nature of mankind will appear strange in these times as we walk between worlds. This is the key. And we will house many spirits even within our own bodies. Buddhism has all the best answers about this, and I'll go over that if there's still time. After a time, we will again walk with our brothers from the stars and rebuild this earth, but not until the purifier has left his mark upon the universe. Many are under the assumption that that's Nibiru or Planet X. Well, here's their prophecy. What it does, what we expect to see. Not far behind the twins will come the purifier, the red Kachina, who will bring the day of purification. Now, even myself, I assume back in time, God's going to kill us with a planet? That's a little bit odd. Read the prophecy and open your eyes. On this day, the earth, their creatures, and all life as we know will change forever. Here's what you're going to see, guys. I'm going to be very clear. many, many negative beings are incarnate as humans. They think they're going to go to heaven in secret. That's why they're cloning people. They're trying to infiltrate Ascension. I think God knows what he's doing. Oh, so these beings are actually going to mutate right in front of us? Yes, they are. They're going to change. Will they be part of it? I wouldn't count on it. That's what they saw. There will be many strange beasts upon the earth. Some of your loved ones might be demons. That's all I'm going to tell you. Prepare mentally for that. I can't lie because I've already seen channelers talking about this. Oh, but this is what it does. This is what I'm trying to show people. This is what to expect from the Hopi. I told you Christianity would have no head. I was... But we didn't see, we didn't know how or why. Earth is 3D. The lower and middle astral is the 4D world. That to us is the devil's realm, if you will, or where the dead go in the afterlife. This is incredibly important. This is what the world's going to see. This is what the Hopi saw coming. There was a veil in between those realities. The moon is beginning to fall. They told you this was coming. The reactors, the moon is up here that generates the two realities. It's just being brought down little by little by little. So the people of Earth are beginning to raise in frequency. God is sending ascension energies from across the universe. Our demonic, archonic governments are trying to put 5G over the people, cell phone towers, mind control, mark of the beast, all that, burn it all. It's trying to stop the frequency from ascending in the waking humans. So that's why the government is sending out martial law. They're ready for it. It could be good or bad. The people are going to wake up on this planet. If it takes blowing up all the 5G technology and all the technology of Earth, it's going to happen. I guarantee it's going to happen. However, as we begin to rise, we got to cross the threshold between the fourth density and the third density. The new heaven and the new earth is the fifth density. Oh, we're not moving into the devil's world to stay, hopefully. But that's what they say. There would come a point where we cross the threshold. The reality between the two is beginning to collapse. It has to. And that's what you're going to start to see, exactly as how I told you on this channel. You'll begin to see a lot of paranormal things happening around the earth, right? So, little by little. But you might see spirits between incarnations. You're going to see it all. I told you, and here's their warning. They haven't lied about anything I've seen. You're going to see it all. So I hope you guys understand where they're coming from. You see now when God said the devil will rule for a time, times and a half a time, that's probably how long it's going to take the human race to cross the fourth dimension. Is that beginning to make sense to you guys? I hope. That's what I believe the Bible was referring to. 3D is our earth plane. 4D is just the afterlife, the demon world, if you will. There's a lot of creepy crawlies in there. I just hope that makes sense to you guys at home, to have maybe a mental understanding.
ordinary men and women are too small-minded to govern their own affairs. Order and progress can only come when individuals surrender their rights to an